Hello, my amazing people. I greet you according to your time. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It's very, very important because it will enable you to know when we upload a new video. Here we react to all forms of videos, we educate, we inform the members of the public about what is happening. And to you, YouTube, I appreciate you for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information. At the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote violence, we do not promote hate speech, we do not promote misleading information. Rather, we are here to educate, inform the members of the public, and also to remind you too that a call for self-determination is never a call for war. Every country in the world have this.
Import fish and the aquatic products. $450 million was used to import dairy products. Even palm oil, we imported palm oil, 600,000 metric ton. Most of the things we imported are things we will have produced here if we have physical governance, security measures, and the transparent things in place by the physical side. We have given them proposals. We have given them strategic work plan on how we can ramp up crude oil output, on how we can tie allocation of marginal fuels to people producing evidences of guarantees from first-class European banks, and then showing forth that they are going to be using the crude oil that will come from the marginal fuel.
Give him time. Mazi, Mr. Mike, please give him time. Let's give them time, more time. They need time to put things in place. Abinobi, so let's give them time. Shebi Dangote is about to begin to import fuel from Texas. Give them time. By the time Dangote refinery that is also going to be buying crude oil from abroad, Dangote refinery that is going to be buying petrol from Texas, Baba mi o ri country to Baba irilaye mi. I have never seen a country and people that have been so defrauded openly in this kind of way like I have seen Nigeria. I have never seen anything like that. See, there are corrupt countries all over the world, though. This UK, there are corrupt people here. America have their own corrupt people. Despite all of the fact that you say they are the most corrupt, or these ones are the most corrupt, I have never seen where the public sector, the private sector, the politicians, they colluded and defrauded millions of people every day. Different story. And people are just there like, we don't tire Jare, make them bring this thing, kia. Kill them bring a kia out there. There's no kia because surely the only thing that will come kia is your shege. Kia God, you will call it kia God. Kia shege, that is what is coming. Because now we are hearing, the 2 million barrel of crude oil, they were uploading video, including the fire that was coming out of a pipe. You remember that thing? Distillation the other time. Sorry, I didn't cram it. One true emperor said that a majority of us waiting say we know book. Now cramming we cram. Cram and pour. That's what he called it. He said it's cram and pour. Cram and pour. What do you call that thing? Where fire they come out of a pipe like that? The video we saw the other day where that was what educated people were on social media saying, God has shamed you. Shame. Mayegun, shame. You this Mayegun. Why are you not happy for Nigeria? Why is it that you don't say anything good about Nigeria? But back in the 40, me, I saw lie. I saw fraud. I asked questions. I didn't get answers. I made conclusion and I was right. Why is that my fault? How did that make me a bad person? Who doesn't want Nigeria well? Who doesn't wish you well? The criminals who have mortgaged your life don't wish you well. I am your friend. I am supposed to be your best friend. But somehow, the system that conditioned you to think the way you think right now continue to make you think I am a threat. I am somebody who wants to put you in trouble. Meanwhile, you're already in danger. In danger. That's where you are. Eh? These criminals are people that will never, they will never repent. You cannot use power. You cannot use political office to rehabilitate criminals. That is pretty much like rewarding criminals. That is what Nigeria does. That is what you have been enabling. You should stop that. The day you stop enabling, rewarding criminals with political office or power, influence or wealth, the moment you stop glorifying them, supporting them, defending them, that will be the moment of your own liberation and freedom, possibly. Some said it is the revolution of the mind. Maybe that will be the beginning of your own revolutionized mind. You must detach. I came here, I said, I didn't know everything, no. But you cannot lie to me about what I know. I will ask questions. Say, if they turn that thing on and the fire, they come out, say that means say they are refining. People said, no, my ego. It's like blowing steam. Here you get, it's like when power they freak you like that, and you're like, I'm looking for somebody to punch. I'm looking for somebody to beat. And they say, Mayogun, calm down. Go outside and blow steam. Go outside. Go and blow steam. Go and blow steam so you can calm down. Then you go outside, you're like, That's exactly what Dangote did with his own generator plant called the refinery in Lagos. Generator plant. They will turn on the light. They say, almost see how beautiful at night. See Dangote refinery at night. It looked like day. Now because of light and photo and then all those things. Is that the reason why Dangote collected $10 billion and yet he can't give you one single drop of a petroleum product? And he's not even promising you any yet. Now they gave him a license to bring petrol to Nigeria. How could you give an importation license to somebody that you gave billions of Nigerians money to so that you will stop importation of the same fuel and stop paying subsidy? How then do you turn around and give the person the license to import fuel? Which kind of fraud be this? Which kind of country be this? And you see educated people everywhere that they explain them to us. Mayegun, you don't understand. Mayegun, let me explain to you. You don't understand. You see, in Abulori Brukunieni, Talumba, we pay no understand. Who they talk say no understand? So you want to explain to me now that I don't understand that somebody who collected money to build refinery and the refinery has been said to go, is going to start working. It's going to start working since December 2022. 2022, 2023, 2024. Only me will understand about shikpe fun any. So shikpe fun any. What do I need to understand? Can you let you understand? I see fraud. I'm talking about you. I don't. So explain to me that the refinery they expected to be, the petroleum that they expected to be loading from Dangote refinery in Lagos is now going to be coming from Texas. Texas City Boni, she refinery in low VPN ni. Abi? I don't even know. Things are just not so straightforward. They don't really seems to be what they are not like. They don't look like what they seem or whatever. I don't know. They don't seem like what they look like anymore. Abi Dangote refinery is using VPN ini. Are they trying to? Are we living in what's it they call that thing again? Are we living in another universe where we are made to believe that the refinery is in Lagos? Meanwhile, the refinery is in Texas. Abi, she Texas ni. And somebody is going to come around and come and explain to me the reason why Dangote is going to be selling his own petroleum product that is going to import from Texas in America. Is going to be selling it in dollars to marketers in Nigeria. Dollars Nigeria they spend. But they say, it's not like that. Every day, lie. Every day, one lie, two lies, three lies. When you try to hold them on one, they begin to attack you and say, why are you asking all these questions? Don't you want Nigeria to be great, Tini? Papa, you cannot build a country on a lie. No, you can't. I mean, you can rig election. You can use propaganda to rig an election and get into office. You cannot run a country on propaganda. Somebody said it is through the Bluetooth. Your mom, like a VPN, and that one you go Ekiti. But the people where they talk to, they go to say na Singapore you day. Like a VPN in here now. Why everybody educated people? Let me explain to you, Mayegun. I understand what you are saying, that Baba, no wine meal. I beg you, no wine meal. You don't understand. You are trying to gaslight me. You are trying to brainwash me. You are trying to deceive me. You are trying to lie to my face with confidence. I know what this guy said before now. Now we know what they are saying. We know what they are doing. What does this tell you? Where do you think this is headed? Who do you think is going to pay for this? How do you think people are going to end up in this? Where is that hope and succor that they kind of love to use all the time? Is that going to be, is coming? Let this guy finish in home. Now they come. The other
evidence and capacity they can do modular refineries. Of course, they will have to dredge the waterways all the way from the Escravos through Ogara, through Cocoa, through Warri, all the way to the Niger, so that people can actually set up modular refineries by the banks and use barges to move their crude. When we can refine everything we consume here, even the plastic that we spend $2.3 billion to import can actually be produced here. Industry is massively producing plastic. One of the raw materials, major raw materials for plastic production is crude oil. Derivatives, crude oil byproducts. What is so difficult for these guys to comprehend? We are chasing the symptoms rather than tackling the root cause of the matter. The root cause of the matter is the criminal demand for the dollar. Even if you mop up all the liquidity in the system, even if you staff investors or honest traders or honest entrepreneurs access to Naira, can you deny the governors and the local government chairman and the leadership of the 1,300 MGAs access to Naira in their accounts? How do you stop them from using the Naira to buy up the dollar that you have given to the BDCs and the dollars in the banking system? We all know the truth that these governors cannot loot. These local government chairmen cannot loot. These ministers cannot loot if they do not have assistance from the cowboys in the banking industry. What we should be thinking about today is what urgent Marshall plans do we put in place to devolve and restructure the security architecture of Nigeria in such a very measured and tactical ways that we can ensure protection of life and properties in across every inch of Nigeria over the next 3 to 6 months. These are the kind of things we should be talking about. How do we stop the corruption demand of the dollar? How do we put in place measures to stifle the public sector officials from taking Naira from Jack and FARC and IGR to buy dollar? The demand for the dollar, legitimate demand for the dollar for transactional purposes, would not have caused the Naira to depreciate from 199 to 1650 over a period of 9 years. Go and check. Over the last 9 years, our total import bills, including monies expended on education and health, was about $451 billion. Our total exports, including monies inherited by Buhari and foreign reserve, including borrowings, new borrowings of $2 billion, including diaspora remittances through the former window of $168 billion, not even counting the informal inflows that came by way of dollar, cash, euro, and pound sterling. If we put all these things together, we will have had excess of at least $200 to $250 billion in our system that will have allowed this economy to be stable. That will not have even allowed the Naira to go beyond 199 under Jonathan before he left. But basically, most of the dollar that leaks out of the system, leaked because of the criminal demand from it. They transferred monies out that did not pass through the CBN window. They buy dollar, they put in the account, they wire them out to buy properties in Dubai, in Maryland, buy yachts, buy luxury things. Come on, we know what is happening here, for crying out loud. If these guys are serious without chasing shadows, what they should have been doing now is to send an executive bill to the National Assembly to ban use of dollar cash in Nigeria. Make it compulsory that nobody should use more than $1,000 cash in any transaction, even $500 cash. Anybody who uses any dollar cash or seen with any dollar cash that is more than 500 to 1,000 should be arrested and prosecuted, 2 years imprisonment without option of fine. Allow the policemen, if they see any dollar with anybody with any dollar more than 1,000, confiscate it, prosecute the person. Then there can be no dollar outflow out of this economy that is not done through the Form A and Form M windows, documentary letter of credit. So that even if you legitimately make your money, you want to buy a house in Maryland, you can show the evidence, fill your Form A or Form M, transfer your money. But we know that the criminal looters of this country, who have no honest enterprise, cannot legitimately use such documentary routes to move their monies out. So basically what these guys should be doing is to see how they can stifle the criminal and speculative demand for the dollar. But of course they won't do it. We know they are chasing shadows. They won't do it because they are already planning for 2027. If they don't mop up the dollar cash and the dollar funds, how would they be able to bribe delegates and bribe electoral officials to help the legal election? If they put in place these measures we are suggesting to them to do, which is the honest measures, how would they be able to pay bribes? We are in a very serious trouble in this country. NPR at 22.5%, CRR at 45%. This guy practically wants to stifle honest economic activities in the system. But he knows of a truth that the 45 trillion budget expenditure by the governors, the MDAs, the presidency, that 60% of those funds will be looted. It has become a systemic thing in Nigeria. What kind of country is this? Who is advising these guys? What kind of nation is this? They know the honest thing to do. They will not do it. If we have been spending $24 billion on white petroleum products or mineral oil, any honest government will be putting in place measures to ensure that we quickly ramp up refining within Nigeria to stop that outflow. If we have been spending almost $800 million importing palm oil, any serious government will put in place integrated and structured arrangements between the federal government, state government and local government to develop 300,000 hectares of Terra palm plantation, set up cottage factories. Most of the fabricated equipment can be fabricated here in Nigeria to ensure that we cover the supply gap, domestic supply gap. If we have been importing 2-3 million tons of rice, rice is something that can be cultivated and grown and harvested in 6 months. Any serious government will put in place martial emergency measures and integrated arrangement between the state, federal and local government areas to cultivate 1 million hectares of rice within this window and provide security in those clusters in such a way that we can be able to produce and ramp up 12 million tons of rice in Nigeria and half the price within the next 9 months. These are the kind of things right thinking people should put in place. But unfortunately, what we have today, they know the truth. See, let nobody be deceived. These guys are in no hurry to fix this land. They just grab power for the sake of grabbing power to continue looting for where Buhari stopped. May God have mercy upon Nigeria. Gosh!
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the 3 of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. That transmission line is a super highway. For generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment. for a roasted corn. If we lend ourselves to innovation, we can create wonders. Yeah, it's a successful again, a town hall, different from blue, Bulaba.
See the two. The second one is the presidiot, the relic, the brain dead con man, kleptomaniac. Relic Kolu, Tifnumbu, the Jaga banditi, the Jaga addicti, the Jaga, somebody said the Jaga pupu, Aṣíwájú àwọn olè, Aṣíwájú àwọn agbèrò, Aṣíwájú àwọn apààyàn. Because you know, economy saboteurs and all their murderers everywhere, you have no idea. Emeka, sir, I saw the passion. You believe they do know. And this destruction of Nigeria is intentional. These guys are not stupid. They do know what they are doing indeed. And to those who might think Nigeria is not working, of course it's not working for you. It is working for the rogues who put this together. So when Unameka was talking about Nigeria investing in modular refineries, this refinery, that refinery, and blah, 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 so as to ensure that the importation of fuel and the money spent on subsidy will no longer be spent if you can actually begin to produce locally, which is the right thing, right? When I was watching that, I said, but that was what Dangote was supposed to be now. Shebi Dangote was supposed to be the one that will kind of help the local refineries. What happened to the modular refineries that Bokwari was opening everywhere? Go and search online. You will see Bokwari launch 1,000 modular refinery. Modular refineries are the small scale refineries that are producing refining small amount of product and pushing them into the market. Baba, where are those modular refineries? Where is Dangote refinery? That would have prevented Nigeria from importing fuel and paying subsidy. As far back as year 2020, Nigeria gave him over 10 billion. Emefiole came back and told us that Dangote has paid 70% of that money. He didn't pay a dime back. Now, every day now, they can't go put that same Dangote inside the Tifnumbu's economic team. The joke is on them. The joke is on you, if you believe them. That Dangote could come help you discuss how Nigeria go work. Nigeria economy to be discussed, how to be made better by Nigerian economic saboteurs. Economic saboteurs. That's who they are. Dangote. So the guy said, Nigeria spends so much money importing Baba, palm oil. Hey! Nigeria is importing palm oil. Over 600,000 metric tons of crude oil. Palm oil, cooking oil. Nigeria, where they import cook the egusi from China. I think they don't go for imports now. That's the sign of why your Nigerian naira will never recover. All this importation, a reasonable government would have invested in those areas to improve the mass production of them locally. And then you kind of cut down the demand and supply, cut down the price by, flooding the market with your homegrown food, right? When you have so much, then you can ship some of them outside your country to go and sell them and make some extra bucks in dollars. But no. No. So when Confessor Wole Soyinka said, Nigeria, if breaking up Nigeria is what will bring us the peace, progress that we all deserve, then so be it. I know he's not a straightforward person. Okay, he's a deceitful old man. All right, but we'll leave the messenger and deal with the message. Abi doesn't mean that it's truthful. I don't even know why I had to quote him, but he said it. He said, okay, yeah. Then Ezibida. Bayo Onofunuga. See, Onofun is truth. That's your Onofun. So Bayo Onofunuga means long throat. So Mr. Long Throat said Tifnubu is not in a hurry to restructure Nigeria. No, he's not going to restructure Nigeria because he's already restructuring the structure already to fitting into his own Luto mania. You know, say they go loot you till that time when you are going to be tired or dead. Do you know that? You don't. Oh, more. You better get to know now, okay? They are going to loot you, mortgage your future, steal what they can steal, leave you with nothing until you are tired or you are dead. So, yeah, they are putting all the structures in place. So, Mr. Tifnumbu is not in a hurry to restructure Nigeria anymore. What do they want even restructure? Are you still one of those who believe that Nigeria should be restructured? Abba. People don't use that thing tire. A lot of people don't cash out from it. Restructuring. A lot of people don't make so much money from shouting restructuring. Some of them don't become governor. They don't even forget they were governor. Some of them are now senators who don't tell you before. Say one of them is now your president. Kolu. He told you about restructuring, Abi he didn't tell you. People when they talk about it, they don't make money from it. You are still there. Say, we need to restructure this country, Mayegu. Stop using that word. Come on. You know they sell anymore. Now, even if you mention restructuring, so they'll say, Abi, they now won't start your own Abi. Now won't start your own business, Abi. Restructuring, refracturing. Break it up and save lives. The only that some of us can actually be involved in is the renegotiation of this fraud. That's the only that we can restructuring what? To what? By who? By who? The criminals who are united doing all of this to us, Abi. You think they will now restructure Nigeria to what? It's always going to be in their own taste. So Tifnumi is already restructuring Nigeria, the system, replacing everyone with his own guys so that everybody, all the old lands, all Buck will actually end up on his table. Do you understand that? Don't ever lie here. Don't ever tell me about restructuring, okay? I'm not your customer. All right. So what we should all be interested in right now is that if they call for anything at all, it's not even national conference or national confab. Call it national renegotiation. More would they clear before we get involved in anything. And let me tell you something, guys. To those of you who are very fond of talking about referendum, you know referendum is election. Here you know. Now, these criminals that you are seeing that are enjoying Nigeria, they are going to spend money like the way they do their election in Nigeria. They're going to pay people to say they don't want to leave Nigeria. I hope you know that. I'm just saying, so that time, go come turn to terrorists and say you go keep person because they no agree to Biafra or they no agree to Yoruba nation. Anytime you mention referendum, it is called choice to choose. So I hope some of you are aware so that you don't become what you are condemning. You don't become what you hate or you claim to hate. Every time you mention referendum, you are talking about election. Election of yes or no. These criminals who have made so much money from this rotten system, those stolen money, now that they actually have enough dollars. If they say, okay, we start the negotiation and we say, we know they do again. We want to go our separate ways. You will see people that are going to burn your family house. They will say, you are enemy of Nigeria. These criminals will pay them not only to attack you, to kill you. So I say, make I tell you, all of you now who are old enough, you are old enough to know what it is like when they do election in Nigeria. May no come they surprise you. Say your brother, your sister, we supposed to know the value of having your own independence away from this contraption. Go come put up weights, wear gloves, put on all of this and begin to face you and fight you. Say suddenly they love Nigeria. Nigeria don't say they will do better. Nigeria don't promise them say if they stay, If they make sure, say, you don't go, they will make life better for them. Now, suddenly they are believing Nigeria. I hope you are getting ready. You will see Yorubas that will do everything. People like this, Stifling and Co., they will pay people. They will buy guns for them. They will chase you here and there. They will carry ballot paper. I'm just saying you should know. Every time, be careful of what you are asking for. So me, I am describing what you are asking for to you now. That time, there will be no Fulani Hausa. There will be no Yoruba. There will be no Igbo. See, may I put on this here, right? If you are from the Arewa, when that day come to decide if you want to still be part of Nigeria or you want to have your own country, there will be no Igbo to blame. There will be no Yoruba to blame. There will be no Christian, nobody to blame. Una go face una self and decide if una want have your own Arewa. Or na Arewa an instant you won't get, or you want to keep the name. Some of you love the name in Arewa, that Nigeria name. Keep am. With Dashuna. Keep it. If you like. In fact, kuku rename it. Rename it once everybody don't find their level. Change the name to Nigeristan. We will understand. As I be so, man, no lie you. That will be neighbor, will be neighbor. Neighbor, neighbor, neighbor. You know me say, I get any business to come and do in a place where they don't tell me say I be infidel. Oh. If they put Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran visa, they can't put $10,000 on top them. Say Mayegu, come on, Iraq you want leo. Afghanistan deal if you we are gonna share with $10,000. So that moment I will know say Ọlọ́run bá ti fọ̀tá ẹni wọn ni kò lè pani mọ́. Kò lè pani mọ́. Ọlọ́run bá ti fọ̀tá ẹni hàn ni kò lè pani mọ́. Simply, loosely translated as if God don't show you your enemy, he no supposed to kill you again. So once they pin Gary one like that, once they don't divide everybody like that, where we don't find our levels, right? I don't get any business for Sokoto or Kano. No hard feelings. Do you understand? I won't go to a place where they could kill me simply because I'm an infidel. And like, don't tell me, say, but they don't do it in Kano now. They don't let me curse you. Don't mind shake with you. We have seen where they have sentenced people to death for blasphemy. We have seen where they have burnt a girl to death because of WhatsApp disagreement. Don't tell me that it's not everywhere in the north. So that is the kind of negotiation we will have, so that we can begin to know those that are Nigerians in Yoruba land. And you must be prepared that there will be Nigerians in Yoruba land that will reject independence Yoruba land in order to remain in Nigeria. So in order for all of now not to be like, Baba, are they angry go? I don't believe any Yoruba man can say they want to support Nigeria. Which kind of thing be this? We're supposed to kill all these people. You can't kill anyone. No, you can't. That's why you have to begin to educate yourselves now. If you understand what it means, you must also understand those that they are going to use to stop you. They won't use Igbo to stop Yoruba nation. They will not use Yoruba to stop Biafra. The people behind, what do you call it? The people behind the killings, in the killings of Biafrans, the people that are totally opposed to Biafra becoming a country, you will be so shocked. They are supposed to be the Biafrans themselves. They are political leaders, the Igbos themselves. So if you now feel like, everybody will go kill them, I don't think that would be ideal. The ideal thing is to understand that while they are trying to make you hate Igbo, hate Yoruba, hate Hausa, hate yourself, hate Fulani, hate Christians, hate Muslims, and all of you are dagger up against yourselves, you should all be using that energy to educate yourselves, because the real war, when the shit hit the fan, the real war is not going to be Igbo versus Yoruba, Yoruba versus Hausa, or Fulani versus Igbo. It is going to be brothers versus brothers, whose greed are going to be put to test in order to keep all of us in this bondage called Nigeria. So if you have any plan at all, there are those you should be mindful of. There are those that are likely going to surprise you and be like, I can't believe any Yoruba person will be against Kiniko. I can't. What do you mean? People will be against anything if they think they won't benefit like what they are being promised elsewhere. Do you understand? And you must be prepared for those people. So any conversation that you want to have in Nigeria today that doesn't include discussing if we want to be part of this union or not, then we can all continue to pretend and wait for when Nigeria is going to be either Pafuk. Pafuk, and then or better, it won't. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time. I have spent a long time today on so much, okay? So I want to say thank you, and I will see you some other time. We won't take calls tonight. I know we won't, but we will take it some other time. But
thank you so much for sticking to this video to the end. Like I said before, now it's time for us to go to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion. Say what you think about this video and this platform. Do it constructively. Share this video, like, subscribe, and also continue to watch Linda's TV show, because this is the home of news. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. For now, I would say bye-bye.